So I'm sure that this bill was well intended, but I had some concerns with it. I wrote them down. So I want to tell you that, first of all, this singles out a profession for criminal liability that is in addition to current laws on sexual assault that are applicable to everyone. And secondly is that it reduces the current penalty for sexual penetration from a 10-year minimum to a 3-year maximum imprisonment. And I'm just not sure if you've really thought about coming from the position of a victim. That may be considered like a slap in the face, because penetration, that's like the worst.
Yeah.
All right, and this seriously creates a lot of serious damage to a victim. Okay, so in most cases, if you were to prosecute and take this person to court and were to come out successful, they may be given 10 years, but in most cases it will be suspended. So in this piece of legislation you have here, you're saying 3 years maximum. So what that says is that, they may be sentenced to 3 years, but it could be suspended. They get a slap on the wrist, and that's it. And it's really, I see it as a slap on the face to victims.
I understand what you're saying. And at first, when I read the bill, it was one of the things that struck out to me as rather alarming as well, that the time was a maximum of 3 years. However, when I was talking to Steve Brown of the ACLU, I came to understand that, like I mentioned earlier, is that the bill would only come into application if that first degree wasn't applicable to the case. So that 10 years is still on the table. The 3 years is literally like last resort. This bill is just like that last bit of safety net for a victim. So let's say they go to court, they go through the process and they don't get that charge, they still should have some type of level of justice be readily available for them. And while I do like to think that we could maybe up it, that's something I'd like to revisit and maybe have a conversation about. But as it stands right now, I think the idea of having the first degree or the second degree be applied to the case would be substantial for a victim.
I appreciate your comments.
Thank you.